레위기 6장 Leviticus chapter 6. The Lord said to Moses, if anyone sins and is unfaithful to the Lord by deceiving his neighbor about something entrusted to him, or left in his care, or stolen, or if he cheats him, or if he finds lost property and lies about it, or if he swears falsely, or if he committed any such sin that people may do when he thus sins and becomes guilty, he must return what he has stolen or taken by extortion, or what was entrusted to him, or the lost property he found, or whatever it was he swore falsely about. He must make restitution in full at a fifth of value to it and give it all the honor on the day he presents his guilt offering. And as a penalty, he must bring to the priest, that is, to the Lord, his guilty offering, a ram from the flock, one without defect and of the proper value. In this way, the priest will make atonement for him before the Lord. He will be forgiven for any one of these things he did that made him guilty. The Lord said to Moses, give Aaron and his sons this command. These are the regulations for the burnt offering. The burnt offering is to remain on the altar's head throughout the night till morning, and the fire must be kept burning on the altars. The priest shall then put on his linen clothes with the linen undergarments next to his body, and shall remove the ashes of the burnt offering that the fire has consumed on the altars and place them beside the altar. Then he is to take off these clothes and put on others and carry the ashes outside the camp to a place that is ceremonially clean. The fire on the altar must be kept burning, it must not go out. Every morning the priest is to add firewood and earrings, the burnt offering on the fire, and burn the fat of the fellowship offerings on it. The fire must be kept burning on the altar continuously, it must not go out. These are the regulations for the grain offering. Aaron's sons are to bring it before the Lord. In front of the altars, the priest is to take a handful of fine flour and oil together with all the incense on the grain offering and the memorial portions on the altars as the aromas pleasing to the Lord. Aaron and his sons shall eat the rest of it, but it is to be eaten without yeast in the holy place. They are to eat in the courtyard of the tent of the meeting. It must not be baked with yeast. I have given it as their shares of the offerings made to me by fire, like the sin offering and the guilt offering. It is most holy. Any male descendants of the Aaron may eat it. It is his regulation share of the offerings made to the Lord by fire for the generations to come. Whatever touches them will become holy. The Lord also said to Moses, this is the offering Aaron and his sons are to bring to the Lord on the day he is anointed. A tenth of the ephah of fine flour as a regular grains offering, half of it in the morning and half in the evening. Prepare it with oil on the girdle. Bring it well mixed and present the grain offering broken in pieces, an aroma pleasing to the Lord. The son who is succeeded him as anointed priest shall prepare it. It is the Lord's regular shares, and it is to be burned completely. Every grain offering of the priest shall be burned completely. It must not be eaten. The Lord said to Moses, say to Aaron and his sons, these are the regulations for the sin offering. The sin offering is to be slaughtered before the Lord in the place the burnt offering is slaughtered. It is most holy. The priest who offers it shall eat in. It is to be eaten in the holy place, in the courtyard of the tent of meeting. Whatever touches any of the flesh will become holy, and if any of the blood is spattered on the garments, you must wash it in a holy place. The clay pot meat is cooked in must be broken, but if it is cooked in a bronze pot, the pot is to be scoured and resined with the waters. Any male in the priest families may eat it. It is most holy, but any sin offering whose blood is brought into the tent of the meeting to make atonement in the holy place must not be eaten, it must be burned.